Hello everyone, Aswahi. Okay, today I'm gonna go a bit more casual, and just talk about like a very simple topic, and it may or may not interest you, but hopefully it does. But before I start, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Aswa. I am a commercial film director. I direct TV commercials, and you can check out my work at aswahan.com. Do check it out, and yeah, it'll increase the traffic happening there. So today I'm going to talk about where I get my inspiration from. This is a common question asked. Maybe it's like to break the ice. People would come up to you and be like, "Oh, where do you get your inspiration from?" Or, yeah, where does Aswa get his inspiration from? Um, I'm not. Yeah, it's all in my head. Everything that I direct is 100% original and not inspired by anything. Inspiration. Okay, so I guess one of my biggest inspirations would be from music, just simply listening to music, and images will just start creating from this blank canvas in my mind. And when I start to hear a tune, yeah, just images start to emerge, stories start to unfold. Yeah, that's where I get my inspiration from. Another big, I guess, inspiration would be Instagram. So I would say out of all the social media apps out there, I probably spend the most time on Instagram. And yeah, I just basically scroll. If something catches my eye, yeah, I usually save or bookmark or save the ones that I like, and I will label them as well. So I'll label it as VFX, or label it as lighting or sports related. That helps me later on as well when I'm putting together a treatment and I need to find a specific reference. Then I go to Instagram and go to all my saved stuff, and luckily I've labeled them, and yeah, it helps me a lot, especially these days. Like, what the trend is, especially for commercials, is creating all those seamless transitions. And as you're scrolling through Instagram, I've found a ton of pretty cool seamless transitions, like very creative ways where they've transitioned from one scene to the next, and I've saved it, and it's saved under transitions. So the next time when I have a treatment and they want something really dynamic and something that's different and hasn't been done before, or something trendy, then I'll go to my Instagram, go under transitions, and yeah, I've got a ton that I'm not gonna share with you guys, but yeah, I've got a ton of seamless transitions saved in my Instagram. Another one, I guess Vimeo and YouTube, not so much. YouTube, I tend to mainly just watch for entertainment purposes. To be honest, I watch YouTube. I spend most of the time watching mukbang videos on YouTube, so I can't say it's a big part of my source of inspiration. Occasionally, yeah. Vimeo, rarely. Vimeo only when I'm checking out other people's works. Like if I'm checking out another director or DP's work, um, then yeah, I'll check out their stuff and I'll get inspiration through that. Facebook, rarely, but it has happened. So I have seen some really cool stuff on Facebook and have saved it. Movies is a big source of inspiration, almost like music. Not as much, but yeah, movies for sure. Like, I remember while I'm in the cinema and I'm watching a film, and there may be a scene, and I'll be like, "Hey, that's a cool scene. I need to bookmark that. And yeah, movies definitely. And this is gonna be a weird one. How do I put it? Another source of another way. I mean, this is a bit. I mean, when I guess writers have like a, what is it, like a writer's block. I guess directors would have a block when it comes to getting some kind of inspiration, trying to come up with something creative for something or for a certain scene, and they just, for the life of them, and even for the life of me, I can't think of something cool or something creative for that particular scene. Like, I've come up with everything else, and then there's just one thing that's just a bit off. And this method has worked many times for me. I don't know the reason why. I have theories as to why this works. So when I'm stuck, I'm frustrated, I'm like, oh, I don't know how to deal with this. Now, taking a shower has helped. For some reason, I go take a shower, it clears the mind. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the water, maybe it's something to do with the water, maybe something to do with the contact of water to your body, and who knows, there's some weird marriage going on, but it's helped. I've been stuck with ideas and had a shower, and while having a shower and soaking myself in water, it would come up and I'd be like, man, and it's happened to me several times. So it may not work for you, but it works for me. Yeah, try it out if you haven't tried it, and if you're stuck in something, then go take that shower, and yeah, it may work. It works for me. It works wonders. I think lastly, I guess inspiration also, similar to the shower thing, is when you bounce ideas with others. So you may be stuck with a certain idea, and you really need to develop that idea. Again, it's helped me in occasions where I've been in the same room with another director, and we're just bouncing off ideas, trying to figure out how to deal with this particular scene. And yeah, sometimes something sparks. There might be something that they'll suggest, and you'll be like, hey, wait a second, that actually might work. I believe that filmmaking, as a film director, you shouldn't just be so focused and just not letting anyone in your creative space. I think the best creative stuff comes from collaborating with others, bouncing off ideas, getting inspiration from even the littlest things. Even the littlest suggestions can spark into something big. Yeah, simple video, but hopefully that helped. And yeah, maybe you guys can relate to the list of things that I've mentioned today. Yeah, just something I wanted to cover, something I thought may or may not interest you. So if you have any other topics you think I need to cover or you want me to cover, leave them in the comment section down below, or the description about my socials, and everything's also down below. So visit my socials, Instagram, aspa_han. I'm also on TikTok, Facebook. Also, I'm in the process of finishing up my passion project. I'll cover my passion project in a future episode. Yeah, it's something. It's hard to put in words, especially in such a short time frame. But yeah, I think it relies. Yeah, it requires an entire episode for me to cover. So yeah, so again, yeah, go to my Facebook. There's a donate button, and you can pay via PayPal. Even a small amount, $1 or so, would help. You can also help out by also going to Patreon and becoming a member. You can even become a free member. But yeah, there are membership tiers from $1 to $5, and you get exclusive content that I don't post on my YouTube. So yeah, if you really want to kickstart your commercial directing career, then don't waste your time and become a member today. Go to my Patreon. There's a whole wealth of information out there. Also, what the most I get, it's not out yet, but I'm in the process of finishing my first ebook on how to become a commercial film director, and that will also be available for Patreon members only. So take advantage of your career, and I'll see you in the next episode.